Hey y'all, Erin here with
Timothy
and
Hiya.
Titus. I got Timothy, my upcoming second grader, and Titus, my toddler, here with me today. We are very excited to share our unboxing of our second grade curriculum from My Father's World. It is going to be so fun this year. It is going to be Adventures in U.S. History. Adventures in U.S. History. This is going to be such a fun topic. I am so looking forward to it. As you can see, we've got our map of the United States up here, and we're actually going to be driving across the United States, so I think we're going to really enjoy that. Now, I wanted to talk about the teacher's manual just real briefly. Right in the very beginning, they do a lesson overview. They tell you each week what you can be learning for Bible, what you can be learning for history, and what you can be learning for science. Then they do recommend you do language arts and math add-ons. I have the language arts today, but not the math, so stay tuned for that. Another thing they talk about is how to prepare for your school year. So for instance, this year we're going to need some 3-ring binders. One of those binders are going to be used for the 50 states sheets that we're going to be learning about. They have a whole supply list, and each week they will tell you in the teacher's manual what supplies you'll need and why you will need them. All right, and the next thing I want to show you in here is the format or the layout of how the teacher manual works. So each week what they have is they have the week you're on, some of the topics, for instance, your name is special, Pledge of Allegiance, math overview, and overview of science. Then they're gonna have the days laid out. Each day you're gonna have Bible, language arts, history, science, math, reading, art, and your read aloud. So if you've been following along a little bit, you can see that it definitely progresses and builds upon each year. First grade is more than kindergarten. Second grade is going to be more than first grade. They do say that these are structured for about 3-hour school days, so that still sounds pretty good. We'll probably do school from about 9 to 12-ish. That's what I'm thinking. All right, and the last thing I'm going to talk about for the teacher's manual is at the very back, like they have in all the teacher's manuals, is their book basket suggestions. So these are always a good resource of things you can pick up at the library or extra books that you may want to read during that particular week or the topic you're learning about. All right, so first grade Learn God's Story was all about reading the Bible and really getting a good grasp and foundation of that. Now for second grade, you are going to get a new Bible. You want to take a look at that? It's pretty cool. So Bible is going to be one of those big parts of the curriculum all throughout the year. Next, I'm going to talk about history. So like I said, it's going to be Adventures in U.S. History. These are going to be the student sheets. I'm not going to take the student sheets out right now just because I don't want to lose them, but this is what's included. It's got the notebook pages for the 50 states sheets and maps, the state bird and flower cards, state stickers, pictures and names of the Jesus poster, and timeline pieces. So in first grade, we did biblical history. This year, we're going to do more history, and each year you just add more and more and more to that timeline. So I think that's really cool. All right, next, I think this is going to be fun. It is a sheet for stickers for all of the states. So we're going to enjoy that. I'm still deciding if I'm going to let them use it as we drive across the United States or if we'll just follow along with the curriculum. Our other books for history look really good. The first one is Red, White, and Blue, the story of the American flag, North American Indians, the 4th of July story, the Thanksgiving story. Oh, also, one very cool thing about this curriculum is they have a week unit study for the Thanksgiving story. So that should be a lot of fun to do all those things. Oh, thank you for your sock, Titus. And then we've got the story of the U.S., and this one looks really nice. This is American Pioneers and Patriots. I'm sure this is going to be really good. Titus is coming to look at these cool books too. You coming too? Yeah. All right, so those were our history books. The next thing I'm going to talk about is science. One of the things I'm most excited about science this year is birds. So this book comes with the curriculum for the birds unit. And I read in the curriculum, one of the reasons why they did the birds is because you're learning about the states. So each state you learn about, you can learn about the birds. And we have a friend we're removing who's a bird watcher, so you know who you are. We're gonna be coming out there with you. We got this little resource for the bird feeder. We have Science in the Kitchen, Science with Air. You wanna look at this one? This one looks like a good meaty resource. First Encyclopedia of Science. So yeah, good resource. And then we got a Fun with Magnets box. All right, history is gonna be awesome. Science is gonna be awesome. And you know what else is gonna be awesome? Our read-alouds that were included in this year's curriculum. You ready? You ready to show what our read-alouds are gonna be? All right, the first one is Pilgrim Adventures, and this is also My Father's World resource. We're looking forward to that. The Courage of Sarah Noble, On the Banks of Plum Creek. And as a little side note, I still have my original copies of all the Laura Ingalls Wilder books when I was a little girl. But I'm very excited to go into these with Timothy this year. And I'm sure Evie and Titus will listen as well. This Sarah Witcher story and Grandma's Attic, Mountain Born, and Farmer Boy. Oh man, it's gonna be a good school year. For language arts, I did use the My Father's World of recommendation for language lessons for today. I did a little flip through here. It's gonna be lots of wonderful things. There's gonna be poetry, there's gonna be copy work, there's gonna be narration. So like what we did with first grade where we did art studies. So we'll be doing the same thing with this. I'm so glad that they're gonna be continuing that. Yeah, is that gonna be a good book? You see the horses?
Yeah.
Yes, horses. Horses. And then we have spelling books. So these will be, this curriculum comes with music and art included. We're gonna be doing a composer study for a famous composer, Tchaikovsky. So we got 2 of his works. And then, what's this?
Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker. So we're gonna do a composer study and then we're gonna learn a little bit about the ballet. Then for music, they also include some patriotic songs. So that definitely goes along right with learning about the US history. For art, we love doing arts and crafts. They give you a DVD with 142 lessons. Beginning drawing lessons, colored pencil lessons, colored markers, and beginning painting lessons. Ooh, we're gonna enjoy that. So it comes with this workbook and these separate pages where you can practice doing the skills you learn about in the lessons on the DVD. And some paint. It comes with some paint. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is, if you're new to My Father's World, they are a Charlotte Mason style curriculum. They are a Christian-based worldview curriculum. Now, in their kindergarten set, they include this book, For the Children's Sake. And this is a really good resource to help understand what the Charlotte Mason style is. The composer studies, the art studies, the nature walks, a lot of the read-alouds, all those different things. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna enjoy that. So this is a good resource for you. This book they include in the first grade curriculum. Again, I recommend this. This one is called Honey for a Child's Heart, and it is a great resource. Just like the teacher's manual include lots of suggestions for the book basket. This one is awesome for book lists, for extra read-alouds, extra books when you're learning to read, all those different things, and motivation for why reading is so wonderful, and it's honey for your heart. So these 2 resources I definitely recommend to help you understand Charlotte Mason and also My Father's World a little bit better. But that is it for us today. I hope this was helpful or informative or just fun for you to watch. Thanks for coming along this journey with us. This is our 3rd year using My Father's World. So I do have videos on the preschool. I will be having videos on pre-K and lots of videos I had from kindergarten and 1st grade. So thanks for following along with our journey, and we will talk to you later. Bye.